United States has unleashed a massive nationwide immigration crackdown after a shocking attack on National Guard personnel in the nation's capital. Following the shooting of 2 Guard members near the White House, the Trump administration has ordered a full-scale review of every green card issued to migrants from 19 countries of concern. USCIS Director Joseph Edlow has confirmed the directive, and the re-examination has already begun. The move comes as part of a broader effort to ensure national security and re-evaluate vetting procedures for immigrants from high-risk regions. The list includes Afghanistan, Haiti, Iran, Venezuela, Somalia, Libya, Yemen, Sudan, Burma, Chad, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan. The crackdown follows the shooting by Ramanullah Lakhanwal, a 29-year-old Afghan national who entered the U.S. in 2021 through a resettlement program. He applied for asylum in 2024 and was approved under the Trump administration in April 2025. One of the guardsmen, Specialist Sarah Beckstrom, tragically died, while another remains in critical condition. As part of the review, the administration has temporarily suspended all pending immigration requests for Afghan nationals. Roughly 200,000 refugee cases are being re-examined, and protections could be revoked if new security concerns emerge. President Trump also vowed to permanently pause migration from what he called third world countries. Trump's team begins full-scale recheck of green card holders across America. America is entering a new age of zero tolerance. President Donald J. Trump has launched the most aggressive immigration crackdown in modern U.S. history. A sweeping, no-mercy re-examination of every green card issued to migrants from 19 so-called countries of concern. This isn't a policy change. This is a seismic shift, a reboot of the entire immigration system executed at wartime intensity. The spark? The shocking killing of USCIS officer Sarah Beckstrom, allegedly by an Afghan national brought into the United States under Operation Allies Welcome. One incident, and Washington exploded. The Trump administration says America has paid the price for weak vetting for too long, and now they're ripping the system open from the inside. Across federal offices, a storm has begun. USCIS teams have been ordered to dig through thousands of files, page by page, line by line. Background checks reopened, fingerprints retaken, travel histories re-verified, every suspicious document flagged, every loophole closed, and every mistake made over the last 2 decades dragged into the spotlight. For migrants from Afghanistan, Syria, Yemen, Somalia, Sudan, Iraq, and a dozen more high-risk nations, the message is brutal and clear. Your status is not permanent until America says it is. Green cards, once seen as a ticket to stability, are now under the harshest microscope the country has ever used. Trump is calling it the migration pause, a nationwide freeze on trust, a halt on leniency, and a demand for absolute proof. Critics call it the Third World Ban 2.0, but the administration is refusing to budge. They argue that national security comes before compassion, before diplomacy, before politics, and if America needs to shut its doors to keep its people safe, then so be it. National Guard units have been deployed to major federal hubs. Detention centers are overflowing. Airport screenings have doubled. Refugee vetting has been slowed to a crawl. Asylum applications are being reopened and rejudged. For many migrants, years of paperwork, dreams, and sacrifice are being reset back to zero. And in communities across the country, fear is spreading. Some migrants are packing up and leaving voluntarily, terrified of being caught in the dragnet. Others are lawyering up, preparing for the toughest immigration battle of their lives. Advocacy groups are calling this a humanitarian emergency, but supporters say this is the correction America needed. A return to strict borders, tight screening, and a country that refuses to gamble with its own safety. The White House insists this is only phase one. More countries may be added, more checks may follow, and more long-term residents may find themselves under scrutiny, no matter how long they've lived in America. Tonight, one truth echoes across the United States. The era of easy immigration is over. The rules have changed, the ground has shifted, and for millions of migrants, the future is suddenly uncertain. This is Trump's America, where every identity is questioned, every file reopened, and every green card can be pulled back. The crackdown has begun, and it is only getting louder.